Road trip to New York and Boston began, I asked Matt Chapman how much more significance this one has with the Red Sox and the Yankees on the docket being late August than any other this season. And he said it would be dumb to think that it isn't more important than any of the rest. And what do the Blue Jays do? They win all but one at Yankee Stadium and they sweep the Red Sox. And suddenly this team has a lot of momentum going into a huge series where that's going to be a sellout crowd for all three weekend games against the Angels.
Different feel than the last time the Blue Jays were at home.
Yes.
Right? Remember that Orioles series and the sky was falling? Teams ebb, teams flow, and the Blue Jays left Toronto when they were at the end of an ebb, and right now they are flowing through this road trip to tough environments, plenty of tight games, extra inning contests. John Schneider is managing his butt off. Five-man infields, contact plays at the plate. He empties out his bench here, nearly empties out his bullpen, but that really has been what it's been for the Blue Jays. The bullpen, the starting rotation, the pitchers have really carried them through this stretch.
Deep in the game, late in the game on Thursday night, it was the usual cast. It was Cimber, it was Meza, it was Bass, and Jordan Romano, who got the 9th and the 10th, and the plan was for Jordan to go into that second inning if the Blue Jays had the lead. And it was after the game that Romano said, "We're finding out what we're made of." It was Cavan Biggio who said, "It feels like it's all coming together." And even veteran David Phelps, who turns 36 in October, he wants to be working on his 36th birthday. He said this win felt different. This win felt special. He feels there is something brewing here with this ball club.
Well, the Blue Jays have really been waiting for it to happen all season. They've been waiting for all three facets to come together: starting pitching, relief, the offense. You could throw the defense in there as well if you want to. And it hasn't just happened naturally. They haven't been able to show up and out-talent teams. Right. And we've heard that from Blue Jays players. At times they were pressing, at times they were trying to play hero ball. They were trying to do too much. I think what they found on this road trip is letting the game come to them and sticking to an approach, finding a way to come through in really high pressure situations. You mentioned Jordan Romano. It's so valuable that he's getting this experience now with going 2 innings, because what's he going to be doing in the postseason if the Blue Jays are there? Going 2 innings and facing really tough extra innings situations. So I think it's great that the Blue Jays are getting this stuff out of the way now and starting to peak at the right time.
Somehow, some way, they do it. October field games in late August. The Blue Jays have something brewing here.
Are 7-3 in their last 10. What does that tell you about the Jays?
Right now, Kevin, they are a team that is starting to peak at the right time. They are a team that is infinitely better when George Springer is there and in the lineup, even if he can't necessarily play in the outfield. He means so much. The presence that he brings means a ton to this team. And this is a team that for all their flaws, they are still, right now, I think, one of the 3 best teams in the American League. The Yankees have shown some vulnerability. They've been better the last few days. I think Houston is still the best team in the American League, top to bottom right now. Seattle is pretty darn good, though. They've got a very, very good bullpen. I think Seattle's bullpen is one of the best bullpens in the American League and doesn't probably get the amount of credit that they deserve. But if I look at the American League right now, the 4 teams that I feel most confident about being in the playoffs, Houston, Yankees, and then the Blue Jays and Mariners. I really believe those are all playoff teams right now, and there's still certainly some uncertainty about where things look with the wild cards. But the way the Jays have played over the last couple of weeks, for me, has solidified their place as a playoff team in 2022.